Guys, be honest. How many times have you looked at the client's nails from another tech and felt that instant spike of manicure anxiety? We've all seen the horror stories: flooded cuticles, bulked up structures, or worse, the super glue special that puts that client's health at risk. But what if I told you that coming across another professional's work could actually be an inspiration instead of a recovery mission? Today we're tackling a unique case with my favorite frequent flyer. Literally, she is a flight attendant who came back with a set from another country. We're going to talk about the dangers of certain quick-fix adhesives, the precision it requires for ultra-delicate cuticles, and how to use dual forms to achieve a flawless, sharp almond shape that stays strong even at 30,000 feet. If you've been struggling with lifting or messy underside transition, this is the masterclass you've been waiting for. Welcome back to the studio, everyone. This is Via Lemani. Today is a bit of a special episode. My client, who is a flight attendant, actually moved away recently, so I wasn't expecting to see her back in my chair so soon. To my surprise, she made the trip, and as a nail tech, there is no bigger compliment than a client traveling miles or oceans to see you. Now, she had a set on from another technician. I have to be candid with you guys. I was genuinely impressed. It's a rare and beautiful thing in our industry to see another pro truly care about the structural integrity of the nail. However, the journey her nails took to get back to me was a wild one. She told me she went to one nail tech who left her with some very bulky thick gel work. Then in another country she had tips applied using what she described as super glue. Nail techs, we need to have a serious conversation about this. I personally have a severe allergy to these types of industrial adhesives, but beyond that, we have to consider the biology of the nail. Anything you put on that plate can eventually enter the bloodstream. In 2026, our clients are more educated than ever. They want beauty, but they also want safety. We are shifting towards clean tech using high-quality gels and polygels that respect the natural nail plate. Before we dive into her new look, a stunning simple glitter gel, we start with our ritual, disinfection. I have my clients wash their hands thoroughly, followed by 75% alcohol spray. For removal, I'm reaching for my old reliable, the black marked carbide bit. Now, I know some of you are intimidated by how coarse this bit is, but listen, once you master the pressure and the angles, this bit is a game changer for your salon timing. Pacing is everything in a professional setting. I work systematically. Left, middle, then right. I rotate the fingers slightly to clean the material near the side walls without heat spikes. We want to strip back that mystery gel and the tips to get the fresh canvas for our dual forms. This client has what I call a porcelain skin. Her cuticles are incredibly thin and delicate. She told me that almost every tech she visits ends up nipping her or causing redness. As a mentor, I tell you this: listen to your client's history. If they say they bleed easily, put the nippers down and pick up your flame bit. I use the flame bit for two purposes here: executing a clean dry manicure and removing the shimmer or shine from the natural nail growth to ensure maximum adhesion. The goal isn't to aggressive file, it's to gently exfoliate. I managed to get her cuticles perfectly clean today with zero blood. That is how you turn a one-time client into a lifelong loyalist. Once the dust is cleared into the collector, don't let that debris linger on your station. We prep the plate. Dehydrator first, then our primer. of a primer as a double-sided tape between the keratin and our product. Next, I apply my base coat pro. I love a medium viscosity base. It shouldn't be so runny that floods the skin, but it needs enough self-leveling magic to create a smooth foundation. I use the brush right from the bottle. If the product quality is high, you don't need to overcomplicate your toolset. Now the stars of the show, dual forms. My client chose a glitter gel that I usually reserve for my own nails, so I was thrilled to use it on her. The secret to a 20-minute extension set isn't speed, it's precision in the form. I load the necessary amount of gel into the form, ensuring the apex is built in. We flash cure one by one. This prevents the form from shifting or popping at the cuticle area while the client moves their hand. Always turn the hand over before the final cure. Check the underside. If there is excess gel, don't just leave it to file later. Clean it up now and put that extra gel back in the pot. We don't waste product here, we're professionals. We then do a full tip cure for 3 minutes to ensure that glitter pigment is cured all the way through. Since we haven't seen each other in a while, she had some great natural length to work with. She prefers a sharper, more aggressive almond, very chic, very 2026. Because our dual form application was clean, the filing is minimal. I used a 100 grit file just to crisp up the edges. Then, I take a specialized refining bit to blend the product at the cuticle . So there is no step as the nail grows out. If you're worried about heat, use a thinner bit for that final skin contact work. Big bits are for bulk, small bits are for the soul of the manicure. I noticed a few tiny see-through spots near the cuticle where the glitter was a bit sparse. To fix this, I applied a paper-thin layer of the same gel just to even out the opacity. 60 seconds in the lamp and we're ready for the finish. We finished with a high gloss top coat, tucked right up into the proximal nail fold for that growing out of the skin look. One last quick pass with the file to ensure the edges are razor sharp, and the result is a set of nails that are as durable as they are beautiful. Guys, the most important takeaway from today isn't just the technique, it's the observation. Being a no-nonsense professional means respecting the work of others, while never compromising on the safety and health of your own clients. If you want to move from just being a tech to a true artist, I invite you to explore the rest of the lessons on my channel. I've curated a playlist of advanced dual form technique and cuticle care that will prepare you for the professional courses I'll be launching later this year. Check the description for my Amazon list with all the beads and gels I used today. Subscribe to join our community of dedicated nail techs, and remember, precision is a habit, not an accident. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.